have no idea what happened. I've been meaning cupcake. And no, you guys are not named after the dove. The dove was named after you guys. Because the dove is a baby. And I also need to get my stream started because I thought I was going to be here with like 3-4 people just jabbering away. But I do have ideas. We can sit and hang out and chat. We can chat about what's coming up. We can chat about what questions you have for me. What questions? Thank you, Evan. Gunner. Hey, thank you. And let's see. I saw somebody. I can't. RxCA. Jay, hi. I can read. I've got a very small font on. Mushan, my biggest cheerleader, and oh my God. And it is so kind of you. And certainly the bird is excited about it. So thank you for the bird as well. You are so does not have enough cheerleaders. It was probably one of my biggest incentives to do this channel. When I first started this channel, I wanted to the story before, but it's been a while, so I'll do it again. Maybe I should hold on to this because tomorrow I'm doing my 30,000 subscriber live stream. Thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness. I don't know what. Goodness. Between this and the 30,000 subscribers that snuck up on me when I was not looking, I had a busy weekend. I was out of town and taking care of a lot of good things, like helping family and prepare for wedding that's not going to be until next year, but we've certainly got a lot of things to do beforehand. That is the sound. Of my bird mocking me. He just flew over and landed on my head. That is going to be a little bing sound that my bird does. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, Mushan is such a... Oh, goodness, I've trained 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are crazy. Oh, I can speak, but also I have Dream 5. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much. That bird is coming to land on and perch on them. Sent me that is not as sturdy for my big heavy mics, and I do use 2 mics so that I can go side to side for that binaural shit I love so much. And oh my God, Mando. Oh goodness, wait, that was so you're doing it faster than I could thank you. You're doing it faster than I can thank you. That's I have so many people words. I started this channel thinking that I wanted to be a cheerleader for people, and you guys are all being such cheerleaders for me that thank you. Just thank you profoundly and deeply. And Ventus, Gunner, gosh, cool, JJ and Kaz and Ventus. You know what? You and your voice are enough. You are that accent. You are enough. But thank you guys so much. Warning, and like I think I only just I announced that I was going to be here late last night, and so it's always stunning. I always guys. That was gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me, Kaz, you're gonna. That is so kind of you, and I get emotional at these because this community is so wonderful. I started at 2.5, maybe an ability to make money. I knew that I could do this and make a good, fair income doing it, just because I could see other people would find out a way to make it. When I first started, what I couldn't have understood, what I couldn't have imagined was the community that was going to be so wonderful and so supportive to each other. And I spent that very first month, stage fright by now, and I had such stage fright, and that very first one person, I think I got Ton. I think it was Ton that I'd gotten to agree to come in for that first day just to hold my hand. And one person came, another person came, another person came, and they were all so friendly and so chatty. And God bless Pierce, who when I just couldn't speak. But very quickly, Art and Pierce, Cap, a bunch of people. You really don't have to do that. It made me so honored and humbled to see this. Oh my goodness, level 9. Wow. Thank you. And I spend a remarkable amount of my day being very silent and writing, and I have spent a remarkable part of my day people, which was fun for me. Don't get me wrong, but it was a little for a reason, and this community that I haven't or needed it or even wanted it, but community. And I thank you so much, all of you, for not supporting me, of course, lifting each other up and bonding and supporting each other. We're there to be light especially in the Spice Rack server. We're there to be light, and we're there to have fun, and we're there to escape from the heaviness that we all experience from time to time. But then when one of us is experiencing heaviness, we're all there for each other. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a really beautiful thing. That balance of being there, still having that escape and that laughter and that fun that is always there, even if we're just sitting quietly. So thank you all so very, very much. Let's see. My goodness. Catching up on notifications. I deserve the good things. You are very kind. I have so much more than I deserve. I have been very fortunate. I that it's very good to be me, and that it sounds like kind of a brag-ass comment, and it kind of is. But it's really people in my life that I have. I have decent good health. Most days I have good health. And I have just enough poor health to make me appreciate the good health now. I've got good family, and I've got good friends, and I've got a career that I enjoy doing, which is more than so many people can say. I am so very, very fortunate, and it's all due to the people in my life. I wouldn't have this career if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't have it if it wasn't for the support of my wonderful going with this. If not, I might have to cut it a bit short. But I will be back tomorrow. I've been posting on my social media what my schedule is for this month, and I'm actually ahead of myself this time. Art will still have to remind me because he is my savior and my clipboard keeper. But I actually got ahead of things a little bit this week. So, yes, Cupcake. Hello. Sitting across the room from me. I have a lot of stories for tomorrow about like what's been going like Art and Army and Gunner and Ventus and Eclipse, obviously, and Pierce. So many people so many people, a year and a half ago, I came up with the idea of coming up with a cupcake cocktails cookbook, recipe book, because YouTube will want to take you a little bit more seriously when you've got a book published on Amazon, even if it's self-published. You've got that author page. YouTube will little cupcake cookbook. I'll do the cupcake cocktail cookbook, and I thought it would be a quick and easy thing. I did not even think. It did not even occur to me. I can't drink more than a single cocktail without getting completely frustrated. So the experimentation on this is like, Natco, thank you. Hello, Natco. It's so good to see you. And you're always so kind. It's just so fair. Tizzy, welcome back. Oh, the audio just came back for you. Oh, well, you didn't miss anything except me blathering on about how grateful I am to everyone for being themselves. And also grateful for Cupcake. And you guys even enabled me to have Cupcake. My God. Do I have a cupcake cookbook on Amazon? Actually, no, a cupcake cocktails cookbook. Rickles. Oh my goodness, Rickles, thank you so very much. And Rickles, thank you for the gift on Throne. You are wonderful. You're on my to-do list to say thank you today. And the real Alexander, hello. Oh my goodness, here she goes. The troublemaker is here. Hey, goodness, that was so many Rickles. Thank you. Oh goodness, that was so many. Thank you. And Necron just came back. Sorry. You know what? It's no sorries from you. It's on me because I clearly have an unstable connection today. And we're just going to plow through and we're going to make this a shorter stream than I had expected it to be. But yeah, you guys enabled me to get Cupcake because fly in. They need to be able to fly side to side because, unlike parrots, they can't climb to get exercise. You need to leave their wings unclipped. And so I needed a big cage. And you guys were very kind to house Cupcake in a very pretty wooden cage for when he's not in my office. Because this is what he does when I'm trying to record. So, sometimes I have to put him out of my office into the big cage in the living room. But so Cupcake has a very pretty home away from home in the living room that goes with my decor, which is important to me because as you know, my reasons for adoring all of you are not shallow at all. You are wonderful, wonderful human beings that I am so very blessed to know. Yes, oh goodness, Army. Oh goodness. Army is the most recent person to get a message from Cupcake. I want to walk away from, I'll unplug my keypad because my bird likes to send messages when I'm away from the office, and he likes to log me into voice chat when I'm away from the office. Can someone in chat explain what's happening? Everything has gone to crap. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? I will take this. If I don't get the entire stream, in one place. That was a complete network error. So, if it doesn't stream, I will see if I get it recorded. Maybe I could splice them together. I'll post them up. Bismarck! You too. Oh, guys, keep in mind that we are also still doing the we're still doing registrations for that. We're still doing for the Cuddle Draft. So 500 channel points get you entered into the Cuddle Draft if you're not already enter on. For me, it's a little lower because I'm not streaming as much, whereas with Xena and in the Cuddle Draft, Art is in the Cuddle Draft. When we are adding stats, just wait till the stats Art gets for. It should be an option for redeeming your channel points. Hey, Bismarck, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. And Bismarck will always, always, always make me think of the song. But you guys, Aang, thank you. I'm looking forward to the Cuddle Draft as well. I'm really looking forward to it. That's going to be on October 4th that we're doing that. And so we'll make sure we get everybody's. We'll make sure that we get everybody. Should not go to war. We're not going to go to war. We're going to go to Cuddle. Oh, good to thank you, Natco. If you're on mobile, it's the gear on the upper right to retrieve your channel points. I am so rarely, if I'm on mobile, I'm never looking at my mobile. Boomtron, thank you. It's always good to be me. 30,000 subscribers. That is so much more than the number of people in my county. That is so much more than the number of people in my county. So, goodness. Aang, Tizzy. Watched pot never boils. Well, not looking. Watched pot never boils. Well, not looking at this bitch didn't help either. It didn't help. Well, I suppose it did because I wasn't looking at it when it happened. But it still took a long time. I stopped paying attention a while ago. So, well, I'm glad to be here now. And also things have been like it was getting a little hairy. It was getting a little nerve-wracking. And part of it was because I haven't been able to work as much. Part of it was because just everything that happened in the past year. Like I had to see. Do I have more messages? Oh, things are going bad. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm going to give it like another 20 minutes. We're going to hang out until the 1 o'clock hour, and then I'm going to wrap it up in an hour since this is clearly not a great time in my area for me to be streaming. Because I usually have some unstable connection, but not this bad. Anyway, maybe if I don't stream to a bunch of places at once. 500 points to the Cuddle Draft at Boomtron 2007. Thank you. There you go. Thank you so very much. No audio, hon. We're going to have issues here. I'm going to type this out for the people. Oh, now you can hear. Back. I like the name. I like anything. I like any name with a bird in it. I might be a little bit biased because of the wings. Or the wings might have come because I'm a little bit biased. It's absolutely because I'm a little bit biased. Also because when I first got to the server, the previous server that we had for what is now the Spice Rack, before it was the ASMR Lounge, we kind of had these tiers, like Z automatically made it, gave us roles based on the 7 deadly sins, and I was Pride, which, fair. But I went around saying I'm a fucking angel, thinking everyone would understand that that's not true because I do spicy stories every Sunday. I'm no fucking angel. But some people seem to have taken it seriously. It's, I mean, it is not truth in advertising when I say I'm a fucking angel. Or maybe because I'm dropping the F bombs it is. I don't know. But something like, I'm not a fucking angel. I'm not a fucking, I'm not a fucking angel. But I'll still wear the wings for you, baby. We can play with the feathers. Hey, Maddox, and hey, Ty. Ty, thank you all. Thank you so much. How you doing, Nako? Nako believes I'm an angel. That's his story. He's sticking to it. He's gonna keep that in his mind, no matter what I say or do. That is very kind of you, Neko. That is very kind of you. To Supreme Kai, hello, hi, welcome, and it's nice to see you on the stream. Is Mark a disguise? Yes, it's cosplay. It's cosplay. A person gifted you a slab, so if Lou Guru is still there. Lou was here. Hopefully Lou's still. I like Lou. Angel comes in many forms. It does. And this is one with dirty wings. Uh-huh. That. Cupcake knows what's up. He lives with me. He sees. Cupcake is an angel. He's the real angel. He's a sweetie. I've got a cupcake. I've got a cupcake coming. Plot twist. This isn't even her perfect form. Thank you. Oh, who did what? Who did the angel? We need the angel. You deserve, you dirty boy. Oh my goodness, my follower goals. Thank you. Thank you. We have to move that up. We have to raise that number and go for the next goal now. Thank you so much. So, no matter how many degenerate stories and napalm crotches, you will always be the angel. Okay, well, you know what? At some point, we have to just say, Xena must like it because she keeps coming back for more. If this woman is asking me for advice for anything to do with her netherworld, she shouldn't. She's clearly asking for it. That's bad. I should not be even joking. But she's asking for it. Literally, she's asking me, what to use. What I had no idea. I did it again. I don't know if you guys heard. I did it again to her. I didn't mean to. I didn't think that she was going to be putting it. I mean, I kind of, looking back, I can see where I can own that this was on me. This one was on me. That you're going to say clearly a masochist. Z is clearly a masochist. Neither fully angel nor fully devil. Whatever you need to be. Kai's words of wisdom. I like it. Grandma told me that Halo is just a collection of your unholy thoughts that are spinning around your head at light speed. Ventus. I love that. That is so perfect. Tie your dragon emoji. I don't know. You need to find your dragon emoji. So I did it again to Z. I'm sure that this will come up. I'm sure it will come up again. She had said something about ingrown hairs, and I wasn't even thinking about where, right? And she said she was using sugar scrub for ingrown hairs. And I was like, well, it exfoliates, it works, right? But when you're exfoliating, you don't want to use. I kind of went off on a different tangent. I immediately forgot that we were talking about ingrown hairs, and I just started talking about exfoliating. And I was like, if you exfoliate, you don't want to. You can use a like an abrasive, like a physical exfoliant is what they call it when you're scraping skin cells off. But that introduces new little nicks, cuts, scrapes type of thing, and it makes your skin want to replenish what it's just lost. So, um, trying to keep track is really overstimulated. That's fair. Got you. Boomtron, you do you and take care of yourself, Betty. And thank you for joining. Thank you for stopping by. Uh, so yeah, Gunner's Rage. Moral of the story is read the instructions. Absolutely read the instructions. So anyway, I was just talking about exfoliating in general. I completely got off the subject of ingrown hairs. It just slipped my mind immediately. And I said, when you exfoliate, if you can do a chemical exfoliation instead of an abrasive physical exfoliation, it's better for your skin, because skin and hair likes to, likes to replenish what it loses. So, or it lives up to what it needs. Like if you're working out, you get those calluses across your palms from using the lifting the weights, or in my case, from being on the crutches. That's you get those calluses on your palms. You get calluses on your fingers when you're using. So, your skin, if you strip it of oil a lot, you use a lot of soap, so your skin will naturally want to create more oils. So I was telling her about, like, you need a chemical exfoliant. I may have said salicylic acid, like a low percentage salicylic acid, glycolic acid. I may have mentioned a few different kinds of acid. And since I was saying acid, and I knew I was talking to an intelligent woman, because I swear she is an intelligent woman. She's a very, very, very fucking smart person. But apparently she forgot that an acid needs a base to neutralize it. And I forgot where she was talking about putting this shit when I started talking and didn't warn her. She did it. She did it again. I showed her what I use on my face, and she did it to her not face, to her spicy tuna roll. And it's like, how on earth does this happen twice? I can't be held accountable for every time she burns her cooch. I can't. Just because I happen to be the one who tells her to do it each time doesn't mean I can be held accountable. At some point, personal accountability has to come into play, because she's the one doing it each time. I'm only the one telling her to do it. And yes, exactly. You need to neutralize her. I'm in the bath. There are people in the house. I can't run out. Nako knows the script. I love that. I love that Nako knows the script, because I can hear my own voice saying it from, like, that is, no pun intended. It's such a memory burn, no pun intended. Such a memory burn, that moment, that first time that she did it, when I was like, wait, what? You're doing it now? What, now? And I was like, I'm on the phone with you. Yeah, Necron, she did it once before. Okay, I'm impressed that anyone has ever not heard this. So years and years ago, when Xena was just a little baby Z, she was still a teenager, and I was older. And Xena had shit for a mother. Nobody to talk to about things she would ask me. Things that you would ask an older woman. So she had an issue that I, to this day, think was because she takes so many goddamn baths. She takes a lot of baths, and when you do that, it messes with your pH, which can affect your your natural flora and fauna in your body. Not fauna. we don't want fauna in the body. That would be crabs. We're not going to do that. But the natural flora of your biome, your vagibiome, and so she was getting a little bit itchy, burny, stingy, a little bit, a little bit frothing at the mouth. And so she asked me what to do, and I was like, it's late at night, and it's the weekend. She can't go to a doctor. She can't go to the drugstore and get any of the medications that we use because it's closed. It's the middle of the night. And I was like, and she's very uncomfortable, and she's whining. Shay, what can I do? What can I do? I was like, the Vagidome, yes. Vagidome sounds like Mad Max parody porn. Anyway, into the Vagidome. And so, anyway, so Z is asking me what to do, and I was like, well, there was like an old kind of, I don't know if it's an old wives' tale, but I know that they used to like make douches of vinegar and water. And I said to her, like, it has to be white vinegar. You don't want like apple cider vinegar or anything like that because that has sugar in it. Sugar feeds yeast. You don't want that. So I said, make sure it's white vinegar. She says, oh, I have that. And I was like, okay, good. Then you're good. I said, and I swear, I said a 10% solution. And this is where we will differ until the day we die. She and I will argue that whether or not I said 10% solution, because I distinctly remember saying afterwards, did you dilute it? And she said, a little. And I said, I told you a 10% solution. She said, you didn't tell me which part was the 10%. I swear that happened. She doesn't remember that part. I say that she doesn't remember that part because she was burning her cooch at the time and she was distracted. I think that's why she doesn't remember. I think that's why I have the better memory on this issue. Anyway, so I'm on the phone with her, and I did think, oh, I'll have to remember before I get off the phone with her, I'll have to remember to reiterate 10% solution. Where are you? Is he? Oh, he was sitting under my desk. You're a bird. You can fly. What are you doing? Okay, anyway. Sorry. So. No. Maddox. Okay, apple cider vinegar? Not the same. Feeds yeast. So, for these purposes, not the same. Anyway, so Z, while I'm on the phone with her, suddenly says, and I will never forget this moment. I will never forget what I was looking at on my computer. I will never forget what I was wearing. I will never forget that moment when she said, in the most frightened little voice, why is it burning? And then she went, Shay, why is it burning? And I was like, wait, what? What? She said, why is it burning? I said, you're doing it now? She said, why is it burning? I said, with me on the phone? She said, why is it burning? I said, wash it off. No. First I asked her, did you dilute it? First I asked her, did you dilute it? But at this point, she's already running to the bathtub. She's running to the bathtub while I'm saying, wash it off. And she gets in the bathtub. She's sitting in the, but she finally gets, I hear the water running, and she gets in the bathtub. And I may or may not have sung "This Girl Is on Fire" while she's burning. And I said, oh my God. I said, and I was not helping. I was like, oh my God, you napalmed your pee? I was trying to be, I don't know why I'm trying to be careful with the word pussy, because that's what I said. I said, you napalmed your pussy. And saying you napalmed your pee isn't better, so forget my fucking censorship. I suck at it. Anyway, so she is in the bathtub, and I'm like, wash it off, wash it off. She says, it's still burning. I was like, why is it still burning? It should be off. Use soap, do something good. What? Why is it still burning? She said, it's burning inside. I was like, how did it get inside? She said, I took a towel, took a paper towel, and I like pushed it in. I was like, I said, you wicked it in? Oh my God, you didn't napalm it. You turned it into a Molotov motherfucking cocktail. And so Z's nickname is now Molotov cocktails, but that's aside from the point. It wasn't a napalm, but I was like, I freaking nuked it. It was, our brains turn off sometimes when listening to friends we trust. She should know now not to trust me. See, I think that now I say that she did it, but I will take I will recognize that she thinks it was me. And I was there at the time. So, I think we can share some accountability here. I'm willing to do that. I clearly did not say emphatically enough, don't napalm your pussy. But, cut to a few months ago, this one is not on me. This one is not on me. This bitch went on Amazon to the link I sent her to, ignored the fucking instructions, and just did it again. This one is not on me. I don't think it came with instructions, if I'm being honest, because when I got mine, it just came in the mail. But I looked up the instructions. I knew that I had to make a base out of baking soda and water to wipe over. And you know what? Actually, that's what I'm going to be doing to my face in a few minutes, because gather all the information available before attempting to use acid on tender bits. Thank you. I think the word acid should have been a warning. I think that was my warning. I think that's when I told her, don't. And I also genuinely did not know. I should have traced it back to its roots and realized that this is what she was planning to do with it. But it didn't. I was thinking, oh, just in general, when you exfoliate, try a chemical exfoliation. I was thinking in general terms. She was thinking very specifically. Yes, her poor cuter. It's cuter. I'm assuming. I don't know for a fact, but I mean, it could be terribly. It could fucking look like Deadpool. I don't know. You should make one of those sad cat AI TikToks about this story. We couldn't do that to any cats. That would be cruel. The Humane Society would come for us. The PETA people would fuck with us hard. Hey, Big Gremlin. We are doing very well. How you doing? We're just hanging out and chatting and celebrating a little bit early, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing my 30,000 subscriber celebration. But we had a Spice Cast scheduled today, so I figured I'd pop in, even though we couldn't do it. Who needs wax when you have friends like Dream? Exactly. I consider me your personal beauty guru. I almost said booty guru. That works too. She Freddy Kruegered herself. Exactly, Nightwing. Exactly. First, okay, you don't fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on my poor burned I keep trying to stop myself from saying pussy, but it's not going to happen. It's because I'm too accustomed to being absolutely vulgar. Talking about Xena's whispering eye trauma. Rollins just hopping in. Booty Guru could be a part-time gig. I wonder what. That sounds like it would have a hell of a cult behind it. It's kind of like the Love Guru, but only for butt stuff. I'm down. Beauty guru that tells you to burn the ever-living shit out of your fun house. I'm calling it a fun house. My body is an amusement park. The rides are fabulous, but the tour guide's kind of a bitch. It's welcome to Shaynaland. You get Gunner. Did you hear butt stuff? You did hear butt stuff. I mean, you heard me say butt stuff. You didn't hear the actual butt stuff. There was no ass clapping in the back. That was just me talking. Seems the angel of special area hygiene. Some people have a no-no place. She has an oh-no place. That sounds like a great amusement park. Thank you, Big Gremlin. I like it. I have fun with the rides. I ride solo all the time. It's I've got the yearly pass that lets you ride as many times as you like for free. Sometimes I can bring a friend with me on my pass. If you never got a nosebleed from the butt stuff, you never had true butt stuff. I've only had one nosebleed in my life. True facts. Never had only one nosebleed in my life. Which is a little weird. It does kind of like, it runs in my family, but I did not have them. Maddox is signing off on that. What am I missing out on? Could be a blood pressure issue. Check your cholesterol. Just saying. And I think my bird is telling me that now that I've got a somewhat stable connection, I should probably wrap it up and get while the getting is good. I'm going to wrap it up while I can actually say goodbye properly. It has been fun. I appreciate all of you so very much. Like, not just today, but every day. And some of you are going to be hearing from me very personally because I have a lot of thanks to give out for people who've been kind to me on Throne, people who've been kind to me here. You thought for a minute you thought that was in your... Oh goodness, that startled the shit out of me. Oh, thank you, Tempera. Thank you so very much. That did startle me because I wasn't expecting anything else to pop up. All right, you guys, I will be around soon. If you don't catch me in the Spice Rack server, you will see me tomorrow doing my live stream for my 30,000 thank yous. And I hope you will all be as good to yourselves as you are to me, because you are all very good to me. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, babes. And bye from Cupcake. He'll shut up any minute now. Not yet. He has a lot to say now.